well, I mean, we're at the Charlie's Angels premiere in Los Angeles. I'm not sure exactly what time it is, but yeah, we're like ready to show people the movie and stuff, you know, we're stoked. I see these girls constantly, which like makes my life better. So tonight's not like some exceptional thing. I just can't wait. I'm so proud of these girls. They did such a good job. They're young kiddos compared to like me, and they're like people that I'd want. If I saw them in a movie, I'd be like, shh, can I please be friends with you? And I get to luckily in real life be friends with them. Liz is a winner, man. She she has a nice finger on the pulse of what people need right now, and she's like the big sister I never had, and in terms of like female filmmakers, I just like, I know her intrinsically. I just think that she's the person we should be listening to. And then as far as my co-stars are concerned, they're the nicest, coolest, most like natural. If I was in high school, I would have been lucky to be friends with them. We think of like the Charlie's Angels as like three exceptional women that are like superheroes. And they were, and I grew up being like so admiring of them. I love them. I love the movies. But ours are sick because there are three, but there are like 1,000 times 10 women across the globe that you would just never know were angels. And so like, it's a kind of grounded, dope version of what we know to be aspirational, where it's like any one of us could be somebody who wanted to add to the greater good of the world we live in and be together in that, rather than have it be like sort of, I don't know, kind of like a Hollywood version. It just feels a little bit grounded and a little bit like, yo, any one of us could kick it. We have so much fun. Like, I've never made a fun movie in my life. I can vouch for this one. Between Liz, myself, Naomi, and Ella, like, we got you. Like, I feel like the movie just kind of makes you feel like in a time where people don't know exactly where their alliances are necessarily, or like how hard it is to find them, we're here. You know, I know that sounds general, but like for anyone that really needs that, you know what I'm saying.
We are in Westwood for the premiere of Charlie's Angels. We've got buses, we've got the soundtrack playing, we've got a bunch of badass women looking amazing, feeling amazing. It's a good time. So I'm working with Kristen Stewart, legendary of course, Ella Balinska, who is a real life ninja, and Elizabeth Banks, who is the epitome of boss lady. So I feel very blessed to be amongst these women, and I've learned so much from them, and yeah, I'm just so excited to be here. I mean, there's so many different reasons why Liz is the perfect person to lead the charge of this movie. You know, everything in terms of her producing, her directing, all of that experience, her comedic sensibility, which I feel like she brings, really brings into the tone of this movie that makes it so fun. And for me as an actress as well, really kind of pushed me in that way. And you know, she's a woman and she understands being a woman at work, and that is ultimately what the movie's about. Well, I think it's a continuation, you know. There was definitely, there was scope there, because whereas before the agency was obviously based in California, now it's gone global. And I think that really speaks to the message of the movie, which is basically, hey, angels are everywhere. You're an angel, you know, we can all be angels together, and you know, there's power in numbers. So I think that that's why it's so perfect. And also, it's, you know, it was like 20 years pretty much in between each kind of iteration, so now's the perfect time. Quite honestly, at this time, this is the movie that I would want to go and see. There's so much going on, and I kind of feel like this is the sort of movie that you walk out feeling so good and having such a blast, laughing a hell of a lot. And as a woman as well, it makes you want to call up your girlfriends and just be like, hey girl, and encourage each other. And yeah, it's the most fun.
So we are here at the Charlie's Angels premiering Charlie's Angels. It's a lot of energy today. There's a lot of excitement. We've got the albums playing in the background. We've got a little bit of Donna Summers that's just kicked in. It's a good vibe. So funnily enough, when I got my audition through, the actual audition didn't say Charlie's Angels. It said Silver Cloud, this sort of mysterious movie that no one knows what it is. And I actually read the log line of the film and the breakdown for the character. before even getting to the bottom of the email where it was like, oh, by the way, this is Charlie's Angels. So just from having that, you know, already I wanted to be part of it without even knowing that it was this huge franchise. And then also Elizabeth Banks being on the helm of it. I mean, she's a powerhouse, and it's incredible to work with her too. Elizabeth Banks is a woman who knows what she wants, and she's gonna get it. There were times when we were on set and she would literally be directing as she was acting, and she also has the back kind of thing going on of the producer, and trust, it was incredible. And what she did amazingly well is bringing out all of our sort of strengths amongst each other in a group of women, and it felt like we shone. They were so much fun. It was an instant sisterhood. I mean, I love them to pieces. We hang out even when we're not, you know, working, and I mean, we had a lot of fun, and it shows, I hope. Yeah, it was wicked. I think there is such an incredible opportunity to show women at their strongest, at doing what they love and doing it well. And you know, Elizabeth always says for this film, she wanted to have the idea that these women fought smarter but not harder. So where we have our strengths and our weaknesses, we build each other up. You know, you see us win, cry, laugh, and fail, and all that, and it's a real accurate depiction of women in the workplace. And then on top of that, like Sisterhood, it's a fun, loving, incredible story about these women who come together to kick some butt. Charlie's Angels, okay. People need to come and see this, because not only is it fun, not only is it inspiring, but I mean, it's a good movie.
Hey, it's Elizabeth Banks. We're coming to you live from the Charlie's Angels premiere in Westwood, California. And we got all kinds of surprises on this red carpet tonight, so stay with it and have fun watching the movie.
We are here at the Charlie's Angels premiere, honoring Elizabeth Banks directing, and the three girls, Naomi, Ella, and Kristen, K-Stu. And yeah, it's an exciting night. Dude, it's wild here. Look at all these people lined up, literally from the end of the street to the end of the street. I mean, people are dressed to impress. You got sparkly dresses, you got nice suits. It's amazing, man. Everyone seems very positive and happy to be here. The first moment I met Ella to, you know, that when we first met Naomi and K-Stu as well, they were so kind and so real and just nurturing, man. It was like so cool, man, just to see them gel as friends and then to be so welcomed into the family that they created in Germany, miles away. They really banded together, and that's not something that you get often, so it was really cool to experience that.
This is an extraordinary franchise with a long history, and that so many people should turn out for it is very satisfying. The Three Angels and Bosley, which is our director, Elizabeth, they are extraordinary. Not just the richness and complexity of the performances, but their physicality is amazing. It feels to me to be such a perfect association of Elizabeth and this movie and the performers that I don't think it needs any explanation or justification. It's just right. It might have something to do with the empowerment of women. And oh my, are they empowered in this movie?
We are in Los Angeles and we are celebrating the very soon to be released Charlie's Angels, which I'm very excited to have shared with the world. For me, look, I think that this is girl power, and as a father of a daughter, like this for me is what I hope my daughter will kind of want and need from cinema. Like I think we've been kind of waiting for something like this. There's action, there's comedy, there's drama, there's in all honesty, there's a bit of everything for everyone.
We are at the Charlie's Angels premiere and it's crazy! I'm so excited to be here. I have a little cameo in the movie. Like, if you blink, you'll miss me, so don't blink. And I have loved Charlie's Angels since I was a kid. I wanted to be Jacqueline Smith. And so I can't believe that I'm actually in the movie and that we're here, and it's awesome. I think it's so pro-woman, so feminist, without sort of hitting you over the head with it. It's just like what women deal with in our lives working, but we're at the center of the narrative in a really beautiful, smart, modern way.
Well, we're at the Charlie's Angels freaking premiere in Westwood right now. Super excited to be here. Everyone's just rocking up. It's going to be fun. Kristen, I can tell you, is one of the best at action that I've worked with. She moves probably better or just as good as or better than her actual stunt double. So it was amazing watching her do the fight scenes and that. Charlie's Angels in 3 words: fun, sexy, and explosive.
We are in Westwood, California for the premiere of Charlie's Angels. And you know that this is a big studio movie because we've taken up the whole block. Elizabeth Banks is a real boss. She's a boss professionally, she's a boss personally, and she knows how to command real respect and get the very best out of people.
We are in LA in the premiere of Charlie's Angels, the world premiere. We're super happy to be here, and I hope you enjoy the show. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, it's Charlie's Angels, you know. You need to dress to the occasion. I feel like super Miami, but I heard I look very LA, so I don't know. I'm super happy to be here, and it's gonna be a great party. I mean, it's a good film. It's a lot of fun, and I haven't seen the girls since Berlin when we were shooting, so I'm really excited to see them. It was super fun. I mean, honestly, for me, the best discovery was Elizabeth Banks. You know, it's an amazing director. She's super fun. She's super smart. Yeah, I had a blast working with her. Also with Bill Pope, the DP. He did Matrix and Baby Driver, so I'm a huge fan. And I mean, and Ella Balinska is amazing. Naomi Scott. Kristen is like the coolest human being I ever met. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's just like a celebration of a lot of hard work by a tremendous amount of people. So why not have a good time? I think people should be excited because it's fun, because it's a lot of action, it's empowering, and it's just it's a good time.
Turn your body towards us. Ella, turn. Miss Balinska. Ella.